Now let's talk about image SEO. Or in other words, how can we optimize the pictures? How can we optimize the images that we add to the websites? So those pictures, those images will help the website, the landing pages, the pictures themselves rank high in search engines, especially Google. So let's say what Google says about image keyword optimization, or it says Google Image Best Practices. Google Images is a way to visually discover information on the web. Users can quickly explore information with more context around images with new features such as image captions, prominent badges, and AMP results. By adding more context around images, results can become much more useful, which can lead to a higher quality traffic to your site. You can aid in the discovery process by making sure that your images and your site are optimized for Google Images. Follow our guidelines to increase the likelihood that your content will appear in Google Images search results. Naturally, when your images will appear in search results, that will also help increase the rankings of the landing pages of the websites itself. So what is it that we need to have in order for the website or the landing pages to rank high when it comes to image optimization? So first thing first, make sure the pictures that you use on your website, in your blog posts, are unique, which means they should be, or at least you should try to make sure that they are from your own job sites, your own team, your own office, your own trucks, your own vehicles, and so forth. Most businesses, most companies will buy pictures from one of these stock photo sites and put them on their websites. Now, those stock pictures have been bought maybe hundreds and thousands of times. So they're already on many websites. You don't want to have pictures on your website that are also on hundreds and thousands of other websites. It's not that hard to take pictures of your own services that you provide. You don't need to get any fancy equipment. You don't need to buy any expensive cameras. You can just take pictures from your phone. Use your smartphone to take pictures, save them in your computer, and then upload them on the landing pages of your website. So you want to make sure that the pictures that you use are unique and they are not the ones that can be seen on many different websites on internet. Now you want to make sure that the pictures that you upload on your website are in the correct format, in the right format. Try JPEG images. They are the best ones when it comes to, rather that's the best format when it comes to higher rankings. Now most phones, most cameras will save pictures in JPEG format. If not, in settings, you should be able to do that. The new iPhone has a different image. It's called HEIC or something like that, which is high efficiency image format. iPhone did that recently. So what they say is that they are using this new format. So it's going to save pictures, taking less space, but still a quality as good as a JPEG image. So that's their reason for changing the format from JPEG to HEIC. But that doesn't mean that you can't use those pictures on your landing pages, on your blog posts, and so forth. Since you will only upload a few pictures a month, once the site is fully developed, it's live, very few pictures are needed or uploaded by businesses moving forward. So you may add a blog post per week, and in that blog post you would need a picture, of course, or maybe 2 images. You may add new offers and so forth to go with those offers or new services. Now, when you do download these images, when you do download these pictures and save them on your computer, you must add the relevant keywords in those pictures. When you download them from a phone or when you save them from a camera or a phone, they usually will have a few codes or numbers. Just for an example, it might say DSC 105. When you upload that picture to your website, search engines will index that picture as DSC 105. Now, they don't know what the picture is all about until you change its name when you save it in your computer. So let's say you provide carpet cleaning services and that picture was taken at someone's house. Of course, you have their permission to upload that picture on your site. When you save that on your computer before you upload it, it's always a good habit to change the name and add the main search phrase, add the main keyword to that picture. So you could change the name of that picture to carpet cleaning service or just carpet-cleaning. Now when you upload that picture to your website, to your landing page, search engines will index that picture as something related to carpet cleaning service. So they'll store it in their database as carpet cleaning service. That is much better when it comes to SEO. It'll help you get your site rankings higher than saving that picture as DSC 105. So when you take these pictures at different job sites, when you take these pictures with different services that you provide, you must change the name of that picture to something that's more relevant to your business and add a keyword to that picture if you can. Again, don't have a landing page with 15 different pictures and same keyword in them. Carpet cleaning service, residential carpet cleaning service. Please don't do that in one page. That's over optimizing, adding too many keywords on one landing page, which backfires. But having one or two pictures on a page really helps, especially if they have keywords in them. Now, this is something technical, but you want to make sure you add all text in the pictures when you save them to your website. You may need help from your web developer to do this. You may have to get in touch with somebody to do this for you if you're not able to do it yourself. But every time you upload a picture, you add a picture to your website, you want to make sure that it has correct alt text in it. And not just one word, not just one keyword, but the alt text should describe the picture as specifically as possible. So if it's a picture like we were just talking about in the previous example, it's a picture of cleaning a carpet, then instead of just writing carpet, the description in that picture would be residential carpet cleaning service, and maybe the city name or the name of the suburb, residential carpet cleaning service, Alpharetta, and that will help you get better results than just the word carpet or carpet cleaning. So when you have all text written for your images, for the images on your website, you want to make sure they describe the image as specifically as possible. And like I said, for this one thing, you may need to take help from your web guy, whoever did your website. You also want to make sure that the pictures that you upload to your website are optimized for fast loading, which means they are not huge files. You want to make sure you compress them. You want to reduce their size, of course, without losing the quality of the picture itself. But in some cases, if it loses its quality by 1%, 2%, but the size by 50% or more, then it's worth it. Because you don't want your site, you don't want the landing pages to slow down when someone visits it. It should load under 3 seconds. That's one of the biggest factors for a website to rank high in Google, at least, especially in mobile devices. The sites must load within 3 seconds. So you don't want to slow down your site, you don't want to slow down your landing pages by adding too many pictures or adding pictures that have a huge file. You also want to make sure that the placement for your pictures is optimized. So let's say if it's the first picture or the only picture on the landing page of your website, then you want to make sure it's in the top paragraph, not on the bottom, but on the top in the first paragraph itself. Of course, you want to make sure that the picture itself is mobile friendly, which means even if it's a large picture, even if it's a larger file size, it changes to a mobile friendly size by itself. You don't want a picture that does not change to a mobile friendly size. Now, if your website is responsive and if it's done right, this happens automatically. You don't need to upload a picture at 3 different times telling your website that, hey, this is the desktop version, this is the iPad version, and this is a cell phone version. The website should be able to change and optimize the image as per the size of the screen, the size of the monitor, the size of the screen that visitors are coming from or people are visiting your landing pages from. It's all done automatically if your website is mobile friendly. So you want to make sure your site is mobile friendly, but then again, at the same time, you want to make sure that the pictures you use are, in a cell phone, of course, the picture gets really, really small. So maybe it's a close-up that you use for your services, or something that can be also made sense of when someone is looking at that picture from a cell phone. So you want to check your own pictures from your cell phone and make sure they are clear, they are clean, they can be actually seen, and they make sense. Now, you should also add images in the sitemap of your website. Again, if you're using Google Search Console or XML sitemaps, it's going to be in there, but you want to make sure that it is added to the sitemap of your website. And finally, anytime you add pictures on your website, you want to make sure either it's one of your own that you own, that you have the copyrights to. If you're using a picture from another website that you have bought, make sure they will allow you to use it commercially. See, there are websites out there from where you can download pictures for free. But then you have to check the licensing requirements that say, hey, you can use it for personal purposes, but not commercial. So you should make sure that you can use it commercially. Most of the free pictures cannot be used for commercial purposes, especially for service-based industries, the pictures that we need. The best thing, of course, is to have your own. Otherwise, you should buy one, download the license, and keep it in your files. There's too many people out there who are trying to scam businesses, business owners. They're trying to scam them for $500,000 by sending them letters saying, hey, we'll take you to court, we'll sue you for $1,000, $5,000 if you don't send us $800 or something like that for a certain image which you added to your website but you don't own, you don't have copyrights to. Make sure never take pictures from news sites, never take pictures from other people's websites, even if they are in a different country. It doesn't matter. Don't use pictures that you don't have copyright to on your website.